Hey guys, how's it going? Welcome back to the Hurricanes career mode. We are back for episode 9, and with that brings some international management opportunities. Now, last episode, we got offered to coach Bangladesh, and we did politely decline. We've got a new one. To start this one, let's see which club is looking for the Canes coach. And the verdict is Mongolia. Now, once again, we're going to do what we did with Bangladesh, and we're going to reject them in the nicest way possible. Boom. We see them later. Unfortunately, Mongolia doesn't interest me in terms of where to coach just currently. Who knows? Maybe we get an international coaching gig in the near future for a top 15 side. I assume we're going to have quite a few more international offers. So Mongolia, as great as it would have been to give them a chance, I don't even know their international schedule. So we'll just bide our time and wait for that big opportunity to show up. The next game, we are going head-to-head with the Western Force, and just while we're talking about this game, I am also going to be making the changes. We did see the suspension of Devon Flanders in the last game. Unfortunately, did end up with a bit of a clothesline. As you can see, our stamina, even for the guys who are off the bench, is absolutely abysmal. Now, I do think that is because we run around quite a bit, and I do sprint absolutely everywhere. So we're going to make a couple changes. We'll give Cade Banks a bit of an opportunity at number 15. And then Billy Proctor. He had a great game last matchup up against the Crusaders. We're going to have to stick Mano in the middle. I think is the only way to do it because we've got that many tired guys that we're really going to be struggling. But hopefully some of them do recover for the start of the match. We've still got about 3 days or so before it does take place. Another international management offer. Let's have a bit of a guess. We've had Bangladesh, we've had Mongolia. I'm not sure of who else are the really low-ranked sides in the game, but I'm going to say like Cambodia, someone like that. I think we're covering Asia at the moment. Laos. Wasn't quite correct. Why does that one expire in 8 days, whereas the other ones expired in 6 or 7? We're still going to reject them. But just like that, match day is here. We see there that Ulster have won the European Champions Plate. I think I saw there for the news. Ulster have won the European Championship Plate finals. And Sharks have won the European Championship Shield. So I assume the Shield is the equivalent of the Challenge Cup. And this one is the equivalent of the Champions Cup. So a big win for Ulster, definitely compared to how they are going in real life at the moment. But we're going to jump straight into the match. We are at HBF Park for this match up against the Western Force, a side that we have not played yet this year, but hopefully we'll be able to get the victory over. Now, they have got a few handy players in that starting lineup. Ben Donaldson has been sensational this year. They've got a wizard on the wing, and also they have got Dylan Peach. For us, we've made a couple changes like I mentioned. We've got Cade Banks into that 15 jersey, as well as a start at 13 for Mano. So a big chance for him. Ben Donaldson kicking it off to the Canes. Get us underway for yet again another match. Now, it's not very often that the opposition do the kickoff rather than ourselves. So, it's a nice change. Delaney coming in as our blindside flanker for today. That's a nice breaking run. We have got the man in support off to Kenny Naholo. Draw pass. Wow, that's some pace. Was that? That was Tom Robertson, their prop. He just chased down Kenny Naholo. I don't know whether or not to be proud or embarrassed. Probably quite a good moment for him, but not so much for our winger. Now, nice passing. Karefi tries to step through. I believe how fast Robertson covered that ground. That was not the way that we were supposed to be passing. It's a bit forward, but we'll take it. Will Tucker. Oh no, Princeps just let him through. Now, I know he used to play for the Hurricanes at one point, but you don't need to do the match fixing for us, mate. I feel like we've found a rhythm. We should be able to win the games anyway. But yeah, a bit of a mistake there. Tom Robertson has been everywhere early, and then Reed Princep just watches him. He says, you're in sight. Hang on, no. Kind of like the human centipede, these two. Reed Princep. Honestly, if you stick it like that, it almost, from the top, looks like he's looking over his shoulder. Does it look like it from the other side? No. Riley Hohepa. Last game, Brett Cameron could not kick to save himself. Hoping this week, Riley Hohepa, yes. He's got 1 from 1. We are now 7-0 up over the Western Force. was a good try from Will Tucker. I don't want to take anything away from the big man, but it would have been nice for the Force to try and tackle, getting them in nice and early. I mentioned how now they do have updates to the game that make it so that the AI actually do pass occasionally. I'm going to go short side here just to try and lure in some of the defence. And then we're going to fire off the wide pass. Nice ball from Roigard. Back inside is Iwaka-Leawiri. Standing start out wide for Natunani Punivai. He did score the first try of the last match, and that's a clean steal for the Western Force. Back here it's going to be Braden Yorsi. You will notice I'm trying my best to use Fend less than I was a couple matches ago. That's going to be a nice backline movement. Here comes Natunani Punivai. Running the breakdown was Duplessis Karefi. I'm also trying not to go too many pick and goes as well. We're going to try and find different ways of scoring tries. This is just some nice movement of the ball here for the Canes. Now Roigard. Good run forward from Natunani Punivai again. Almost going to be the steal for the Force again there, I think. The props linking up. One more pass on the outside. Cade Banks. He just manages to get around him. And he got stomped on by Donaldson too. But that is his first try on his starting debut, I believe. I don't think we've given him a chance before. With a try like that, maybe we've got to give him another one. Kenny Naholo just getting it across. And then Cade Banks just out of reach. Does he get his head absolutely kicked in here by Ben Donaldson? We are, of course, going to be checking it. Going to see the replay here. So he puts the ball down. Then, oh, he's just stomped straight through his ass. Look where that boot's going. It's going where the sun don't shine. Cade Banks getting a free check-up from Ben Donaldson. Then gets the knee to the back of the head. He's actually had a really bad time, Cade Banks, by the looks of it. Not only did he get a foot through the rectum, but he's also now being ridden like a surfboard. But at least he scored the try. Right, big tough kick here for Riley Hohepa. I've tried putting this off on an angle a little bit to see if it changes much. It actually did. Okay, so the angle that you flick does actually affect it quite drastically. That's going to make the score 12-0. He's not happy, but who would be after getting a foot up the backside? We're going to go to the back. We're going to throw it quickly before the Western Force realise what's going on. Terrible pass from Roigard again. That's 3 in a row that we've now tried to pass out our back line, and it's hit something. It's not very smooth at the moment for the passing. Nice counter-ruck from Will Tucker. Throws it straight back into their hands because I seem to love doing that. That's now 4 in a row that we've tried to pass, and we've lost every single time. Is that on our side, though? This looks like a Cam Roigard ball, doesn't it? Use it. Get in there, Cam. Cam. Get it. Get it, Cam. Nah, stuck. Feliti Kaitu? Surely not. We have at least got the scrum feed, so hopefully it will work in our favour. Big push here. We're going to pick it up off the back. Please. No, didn't let us use it. Jeffrey looks very confused. I believe this will now be the Western Force scrum. Yes, it is. Yeah, we tried to use it off the back. Referee, get out of there, mate. You're not part of it. You see the pure panic for the referee too there when he was trying to get out of that breakdown. Oh, that was very fast. I've got the ball now. Finds a Leliwasa. It's hit by the front row. That's how you know as a halfback you've taken too long. If the front row stands up and then makes a tackle on you. Seems to be a lack of ball security at times from the Western Force. So maybe that is because they are slightly lower rated than ourselves. Back into the pocket again. Passed out wide. Great one-on-one tackle made. Get in there. No, got back to his feet, Delaney, but didn't want it. Now back across. Big cutout pass. Space opening up. Great step. Good scramble coming from Isaiah Walker-Leawiri too. Kick downfield from Isaac finds a Leliawasa. We have taken the catch. That is much better than what we had last week. Another drawn pass. Delaney tackled on the halfway line. We at least got a few passes together there without too many issues happening. Will Tucker just hangs on to it. Gonna go short to Kenny Naholo, who bumps off one. Passes now across Riley Hohepa. 40 metres out from the line. It would be great to have that bonus point secured by halftime. I don't think that pass was made for Riley Hohepa. Isaiah Walker-Leawiri hangs on to it and waits for that pass to Umunga Jensen. Roigard, short side, Lomax, across now. Crosses again. It's just a bit of spamming of the pass button at the moment, but hopefully we can set something up nice here. Here we go, draw and pass out to Kenny Naholo. 10 metres from the try line. Roygar back to Delaney. Does run it straight. Going to do a bit more of that using our forwards Devery here. Oh, tell you what, that is poor defence from the Western Force. Devery, the floodgates just opened up completely for him. Look at this. They had about 3 men ready for it. Tom Robertson, he was the first of which. 2 guys. Reed Prinsep spent half this game inside different people. And it sounds exactly how it sounds. He hasn't made any tackles, but he's made some good friends. Lining up this kick again for Riley Hohepa. And it does go over. Making the score now 19 points to 0. This is domination at the moment from the Canes. Force need to find a way back into it. Ooh! I didn't know that was a button, but now I'm glad that I found it. So, oh, that's a clothesline from the opposition. You don't see that too often. Can we just tap? Oh, no we can't. Okay, I wanted to take that one quickly. I didn't actually realise that that was an option that you can make subs while they're on the field. It's something that they did need because... Oh, that's great. That's lovely. Come on, Isaiah Walker-Leawere. Bit of pace from the big man. But yeah, normally it takes a long time to be able to switch through and make all the substitutions. So maybe we'll use that during the halftime. Or just after halftime, in fact. Box kick. Might be a little bit too much on it. I thought I was going to be able to find a bit more space with it. And that's going to be halftime. End of the half. We're going to actually try and retain this ball. Let's see if we can do it. We go here. Is there any way of grabbing this position? Oh, I pressed the button. Can I go up for it? No. Okay, there was a system there. I'm not sure what the system was, but we definitely did not do it right. We'll try it again in the future and see if we can get something going. That's a great tackle from Duplessis. Karefi, and the foot just falls into touch. Why does Devery always look so sad? There was one moment I think he smiled about probably 5 games ago. Other than that, though, he just looks like he is very much traumatised by Super Rugby. Nice run from Lomax. Oh, tell you what, the big man should... Oh, I didn't even see him. I thought that was the ref. I'm not sure how I've missed that so badly. I do think I need glasses, and that kind of summarises it that little bit more. Great passing, and oh, you're a bit short of the line, mate, with the dive, but Caleb Delaney slides in just. He almost ended up pulling up short here. We'll see it now. Delaney dives, and then... Oh, just gets over the try line. Riley Hohe, but we're going to put this one as big as we can, and we're just going to absolutely smash the ball. See how far this one goes. Probably over the back of HBF Park. A nice strike, and making the score now 26-0. Oh, nice little 3-man lift there. And that's offside. Who is offside in that scenario, ref? Just out of curiosity, I assume it's someone who made the lift in front, but we weren't using them. We just used the back line. I think that's because I told him he wasn't allowed to take part in the scrums. What is Donaldson doing here? You're down 26-0 and they've gone, you know what? 3's better than 0. See if he can at least make sure this kick does go over. Straight down the middle. Hey, that means we get a kickoff. Maybe Donaldson heard us. Right, we're going to go to the side that they don't have as many men on now. We're going to go super high. We're going to go around to the side and we're going to... Oh, they've got 2 guys there too. Right. What button do we press, I wonder? I feel like from Rugby League, it's Y. No one moved. Someone fell over. Good start. Almost going to be our ball. They do go a little bit too far back with that passing at times. Great low tackle. Oh, never mind. Mano got bumped off. Well, Tucker, what a man he has been in this game. Offloads it out. Why, ref? If anything, maybe a forward pass. I'm not actually sure who he is penalised for offside there. I'm sorry, but I am confused. So he's passed that ball. Have they called Will Tucker? I think they've called Will Tucker offside. I'm getting tackled. Also, I don't know what that is from Will Tucker. He's doing the wishy-washy like he was the window wipers. Going to lift to the middle. Oh, that was close. Right, they're going for a rolling ball. While that's happening, we're going to try and make some subs. Select. And that's for Polri Rakiri Stones. How do I select that? Confirm. There we go. We've just made a sub. I also probably should have been watching what was happening in the game. I wonder if we can do this efficiently. See if we can... Oh, no, that's a good ball out wide. Great tackle made again by the Hurricanes. Right, we're going to try and make another sub. Forwards, we're going to go down to Jacob Devery. We're going to put a Safuamua on. Here we go. Look at us looking like an actual coach. They can go here. Delaney gets the offload away to Braden Yossi. Running around passes. What's that for, ref? He's gone against the guy who's passing the ball, hasn't he? He's got to be slightly taking the piss, doesn't he, this ref? Look at this. Braden Yossi says, I'm a step round you. He felt insulted, the referee there. But what's this? Look at this. This forward. They've said Cade Banks is offside. In what way is he offside? Where was he in front of the... So they're saying because he was there in front at the time that pass was made, he's now offside? I'm not sure they've got the rules right in this sport yet. And we're going to steal the line out. No, not quite. That would have been awesome if that had happened. Great counter ruck from the Canes as Iwaka Leowiri picks the ball up. Is he offside, ref? How about all these Western Force players who are very slow getting back up to their feet? To the left again. Oh, big gap for Poldy Rackety Stones. Relatively fresh too. Royar, that's an interesting pass, but it's worked. Wasn't as interesting as Billy Proctor's. He sent one well and truly up, honestly, as high as a kick would go in the last match. Safuamua. Only have one injury throughout the season so far, or maybe two. Nothing too serious other than Shields, though. So hopefully that's the way it stays. A lot of guys starting to get more fatigued. It's getting more likely we are going to drop a player. I think I just got bumped off as Lomax. It's creeping that little bit closer. Yeah, that's not the best pass, but it's going to set up plenty of space for him to run forward. It's the youngster Maino at number 13. Well, this matchup, Roygar goes to Kinina Holo. Wasn't supposed to. We were trying to shift it right. The boys are being disobedient. Following the rules, but saying that we are top of the table, so maybe they are doing the right thing. Great back line here now. Cade Banks, he was supposed to come off, but we haven't had a stoppage since that sub was going to be made. Karefi. Nice offload. Oh, that's the offside again. I don't like offloads. I think this ref is just, he doesn't like us. This ref, unfortunately. Kenny Naholo's going to sit there and argue with him, going, how can I be offside when I was behind him when I got the pass? The ref saying, listen, don't argue. I'm in charge. Should we make some more subs? It's quite fun. Why don't they ever collapse their scrum? Right. Finds Liliawasa. Good sniping run here. Leaving him a lot of space. Oh, that's terrible defense from myself. Luckily, we're going to have someone back here to be able to cover. And we're offside again. Where was the halfback, though? This ref has really taken a dislike. It's an interesting bit of photography. What are we looking at here? Donaldson's head or this man's bottom? Right, Donaldson. He will kick another one over the middle. And we'll go back to trying to steal that ball. Go here, and we're going to chase this one hard. Oh! We retained a kickoff. Now there's danger. Roygaard. Going to take his time here. There is absolutely no rush. We are winning this game by a substantial margin. Nice pass on the outside from a Safuamua. You see Karefi. Going to play halfback. Goes back to Lomax. Oh, that's an offload. That is absolutely huge from Lomax. Where has that ball even gone? And is that out on the full? What is the state of that? That's gone right back to our own half and some. Look at this. Look at where this ball starts. We're going to have to zoom out as far as possible. So Lomax gets tackled. He goes, I like the idea of an offload here. Whoom. That's much further than most men kick the ball. Look how far that's travelled. That's gone way back there. Probably lucky it didn't go dead in goal. I've noticed that I forget to make tackles while doing those changes. It's one of those things you can probably sneak every... Oh, nice work. Karefi. Great block. Have we got the speed? We certainly do. And Umanga Jensen scores what might be the last try of this match as well. He did score last up against the Satyrs. But Duplessis Karefi, not a deliberate knockdown because we used our face. Yossi wanted the inside ball. He started to look like he was taking a couple stutter steps by the end, probably very tired. Always the wind going. I actually saw for moments that they did show the wind for me one other game, but this game doesn't look like it's going to be the case. I don't know why I've gone back this far, to be honest. I thought it would just be a bit of fun. It's a good strike too. Can he get it? This looks perfect. And it goes straight down the middle. I should be taking all my kicks from back there. I've got a much better record from 50 metres out than I do from 15. Still a minute remaining. We might actually get another try. I thought that we were a bit closer to the end of this match. Tarifi offloads. Caleb Delaney had a good game for us. And that number 6 jersey in the absence of Devon Flanders. Umunga Jensen. Another tackle made on him. Passed out wide here for the Western Force. Can they score a try? 6 points, honestly, like... I did badmouth them a little bit for taking threes when they were so far down, but they're going to be the first team in quite some time that haven't finished on nil up against us. So that is a massive bonus, and that is a nice backline movement. 2 steps in a row. And that's offside. That was my bad. I just kind of drifted there. I fell asleep for half a second. I don't think it was Maino. I think it was actually Riley Hohepa who got himself offside. He's going, what did I do, ref? I was just back in the middle of the park. It is good to see some passing happening for the AI. Yes, they lose a lot of meters sometimes while doing it, but it just hopefully will continue to be improved. That's a nice bit of draw and pass. Delaney almost wanted it. Back inside of their own half now for the Western Force. Tom Robertson tackled Amur. Loves getting those steals back into the pocket again. We're up to 95 minutes. Can we reach the 100? Will we score before then? Braden Yossi. Oh, did you see that? That ball actually got scooped up by the Western Force and they managed to make the steal. He was going to be stepping around Kini Naholo, but we made the tackle beforehand. Yeah, that pass back into the pocket doesn't really work for the AI, I don't think. Great step here, though. Chance for the Western Force. Out wide. Close to the sideline. I think Asafo Moore was humping that breakdown. Each to their own. We're up to 100 minutes. This is the first time we've gone to a hundy. One of these career mode episodes, and neither side want to give up. Now, if I end up with an injury here, I'm going to be quite sad, as I probably should just get rid of it next time we have the ball. But tell you what, the Western Force want to finish on a high. Next time that I complain that my players are tired, just remind me of this contest that we're up to 105 minutes. And I'm sure I'll still have another attack at some point here. It's on our side, popped out the back, Roygaard. Passes off. Oh, that was looking a little bit deliberate from Tom Robinson. In terms of slapping that ball down. Counter up coming from Braden Yossi. Right, let's score. 110 minutes almost through in this game. Nice passing out wide. Chance for Natunani Punevai. Puts it back on the inside. Outside again. Inside. Roygaard. 2-man tackle. Way out wide now, as there will be a gap. Naholo just didn't quite have the gas tank left, probably because we've been going for 110 minutes. Straight up the middle for Umunga Jensen. Keep using the forwards. Paul these stones. Tackle well. Right, Isaiah Walker-Leowiti, this is your chance to drive over. 2 men make the tackle on him. Right. This is going to isolate us, but I do think Delaney has the skill. Oh, it's offside. Wait, offside means this game keeps going, doesn't it? Now, Western Force, they are going to be kicking this one more than likely into touch. Currently sitting 112 minutes into the contest. We're too stubborn, though. We want to get this last try. Great steal from Braden Yossi. Passes across to Lomax. Great flick pass, and there it is, 113 and a half minutes in. And I think that was Maino, the young man who we did end up picking up from, Maino's getting celebrated on by Peter Umunga Jensen. I was confused for a second. I was trying to look for the try scorer. But yeah, he's one of the young guys who's randomly popped up for our club. So we decided we'd give him a chance. And he's had a good run there. Got through the Western Force defence. He's only 55 rated, but everyone higher could not score. I didn't take that far enough back. I'm probably going to miss this now. And, yep, Sash should have gone back to the halfway line. But that is the end of the contest. 38 points to 6. A good win for the Hurricanes. And the Force They didn't leave empty-handed. They got 6 points. Of course, no points for the table. So they did leave empty-handed, but they might be happy, I guess. That's a nice wall. 322 metres gained. They actually had a fair few themselves here. The Western Force, 250. We had 9 penalties against us. Now, I do have to say, I do think only about maybe 4 of those were legitimate ones, and the rest were all just the ref making them up. But, see the objectives. I didn't even check to see what they were for this match. I assume a 50-22 might have been in there. Oh no, 2 interceptions, and we got neither of them, but we get up to 17,050 now for our overall points. Question is, do we have another offer from another club? International management offer. You know what? We're not going to look at it. We're going to look at it at the start of the next episode. But nonetheless, I do thank you all very much for tuning in. If you did enjoy, be sure to leave a like and subscribe. And I will see you all for the next one.